Reynolds back in a hurry. Reynolds to the hole. Rubio flanks and scores!
Down the lane, all the way through.
The throw, the catch, touchdown!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. By clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. By Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics Program. On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly, presented by the Virginia Lottery.
And my teammates, they do a good job of helping me too. Like, they try to be encouraging the best way they can.
I love his game. He brings a lot of energy to the floor. He has absolutely no fear.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Brenna McGuire, number 10 on the women's basketball team. We have a lot of basketball for you today, including a feature on one of my teammates, Linder Littles. But first, here's your play of the week.
The Play of the Week is brought to you by SunTrust Mortgage. We make the American dream come true every day.
So Solomon tap, will bring it up. And Solomon coming up to JR in the front court right side. The lob, and Joseph the catch and a finish with two hands.
Adrian came out, ran the baseline, I just threw it up to him in the quarter.
Terrific play by Adrian Joseph, but don't overlook the pass, which was perfect by J.R. Reynolds.
That was the best time he ran all season. It worked out.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next.
Sean gives it up to Michalauskas, who sends it home with two hands.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. Our men's basketball team had a busy week against some very tough competition. Let's check out the highlights.
The Cavalier game highlights are presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Right to left for Stanford underway. They go to the post. Inside it's Robin Lopez. They come out to Brook from 18. Jumper good.
Yeah, the little high-low game. Virginia double teams the low block.
Singletary, 24 feet for the three. Book it. Sends it to Kane, left side Diani. Diani back to Kane, give and go. Kane, baseline, jumper, book it.
I think all the guys on the team know what our concept is. You know, it's about defense, and you know, coach has stressed that to us day in and day out. So I mean, that's where it begins and that's where it starts. So.
We haven't defended the post. I said it before the game as well this year as we had times last year. Whether it's double teaming or the fear was you leave single coverage and 2 7-footers go over the top of your defense. You double it and your rotations aren't solid. And both of them cost us today.
Robin Lopez to the post. Michalauskas, Joseph. Little backdoor cut. Finger the slam. So Singletary looking at Harris, and Harris the catch. Harris going to the right side. Joseph pulling for the three. Coming around a screen. Bingo! Back outside Tad. Tad the drive. Tad trying to elevate and create. And one. By one. Get one free for Solomon.
If you watch what happened over the last couple games where you disrupt another team's rhythm, and so you take them a little bit out of their offense, and you disrupt their rhythm enough that the shots that they get are uncomfortable shots, and they don't end up making them, whether they're defended or sometimes even open. And we never made them feel uncomfortable, but for a couple of times.
And Dave Lato not real happy with his defense right now. Will Harris giving it up to the right side. It'll be Momedy. Momedy off the dribble going fadeaway baseline good.
You know, it's the old line. You can't coach 7 feet.
And it'll be Brook Lopez. The hook good. He posted low. Solomon Tad is in. Diani was wide open. Singletary drives in the lane. Stops, adjusts low inside. Layup Harris. Stanford with a chance to win it. Good. We'll give it to Washington. Washington timeline. Washington against Tad. Drives in. Dishes Hill with 2. He puts it up and gets it with .9.
We took a loss today. Tomorrow, I'm sure we'll come out fired up for practice, and the next day, and then we'll go out to North Carolina and play the way that we're capable of playing, and play the way that and play defense the way that we know that we can.
Defensively, we weren't very good all day, so I was hoping we could get a stop, but we didn't get stops when we needed them, or we didn't get a whole lot of stops all day today at all.
He stood his ground that time underneath. He's got a big enough body to do that. That three was Reynolds' wrapped. 10-4 Virginia. Reynolds getting by everybody. Got by Ellington. Kicks it outside. Diani for the three. Bucket.
Nice job by JR.
Tucker. Jameel Tucker just in. Solomon tapped the box out of Singletary. Singletary trying to beat Frazier back and count the basket and one. Little continuation.
The effort was there. We came out with great intensity. Just like we wanted to. We got up a little bit, got ahead. We kind of got a confidence. Kind of took the crowd out of the game. We couldn't ask for a better start. We just got to finish the game the way we started.
And the rebound pulled down by Solomon Tat. Tat sends it to the other end of the floor. Diani with a ball fake. Diani from 18. Jumper. Bucket. His third bucket. Terry giving it up to Lawson. Lawson wants to run quick offense low. Hansborough. Step. Layup. Got it to go. Tyler got three on the right block. It's a 2-point game. And now some turnovers and missed opportunities for Virginia. Lawson. Timeout, Virginia.
We just started putting our head down and going, and it resulted in either a quicker shot than we needed, or obviously the consecutive turnovers. And they turned turnovers into points as well as anybody you're ever going to see.
Speaking of that principle of verticality, you see Singletary knock down yet another triple. He's 11 in the game. Right at the top of the free throw line, and a steal by Reynolds. Took it away from Danny Green, and JR sends it home.
A couple of nice defensive plays.
We got off to a good start. Executed well. We defended them on defense the whole game. We just made a lot of mistakes for the second half as the turnovers and offensive rebounds. But they pretty much wore us out. It's traditional UNC basketball. Play 12 to 15 guys. Seemed like they was playing 20, and they just kept bringing them in with a lot of energy.
He's out on the ring right now. A right pass again. Right to Mikolaskas. Count it. And a foul. Hansborough to the box against Sorore. With the jump hook. He got hit and inside the follow. Ginyard. Ginyard got the rebound, and they are just killing Virginia on the boards. The largest lead of the game for North Carolina tonight. And another turnover. Pump up the volume. Thomas Hansborough. Thank you.
The game ended with us giving them 40 of their 79 off turnovers and offensive rebounds, and any chance you have at being successful is taken away when either one of those stats is as large as both of those were. So they took away any chance that we had to win it.
Cavs go to the wing on the dribble with J.R. Reynolds. Reynolds brings it up top, and they're going to double team him. Now to Kane at the wing. Kane goes baseline, got by his man. Layup inside, good. The outlet right side, it'll be J.R. Good play defensively. J.R. going in the corner. Momedy all alone. The jumper for three, booking. Singletary at the other side. Singletary floats inside, can't get it to go. Diani, no. Mikolaskas picks up the rebound. Top of the key, Rice. Rice now to Marshall, pulls for the three. Got it to go.
We were up 9-0, and I didn't feel comfortable. Okay, so in my mind, unless something was going to change, which it really did not, then, and as I said the other day, it was just a stay of execution. We were going to get beat by something somewhere along the way, and unless something changed.
Tat will get to the offensive end in a hurry. Solomon going inside, floats, layup, good by Solo. JR off the dribble, looking to elevate, got caught in the lane. Right side, kicks, Joseph, the three, good. Now to Tucker. Tucker going baseline to drive and going to the hole inside. It's good to see Jamil head to the rack.
Today, free throws, the other day, offensive rebounds. If you don't shore up different parts of your approach to playing offense and defense, and it doesn't matter what it would be game to game, but it's going to be something that lets you down.
There's a wide open dunk by Sean Williams.
Dudley going low to Williams and threw it away, but Williams saved him from going out. And the jumper for three, good. And Solomon coming up to JR in the front court right side. The lob, and Joseph the catch and a finish with two hands.
When we play solid defense, we play without fouling, we rebound better, we play offense better, we run better, we turn it over less, all those kind of things. My disappointment is not the foul shots that they took. My disappointment was our preparedness, or in this case, our lack of preparedness to play the game at the level in which it was going to be played.
Singletary in traffic. Sean sends it low. Kane attacks. Kane reverse. Layup good. Tucker looking for the outlet. Nobody back for Boston College. Sean gives it up to Mikalauskas, who sends it home with two hands in the jam. Rice sending it in to Dudley. Dudley using the elbow. Now to Williams, the jumper from 15. Good.
We're a team that has a very small margin of error. We have to practice a certain way. We have to play a certain way. When we don't, these are the kind of things that happen.
Singletary off the screen, backing off his man for three, book it. Turnover by Boston College. Reynolds going to the hole, floats it up, and one.
You can't survive in the ACC if you don't have tough and talented players. And we have just such a player in Linda Littles. She is only a second year, yet she has established herself as one of the top players in the conference. Linda Littles is your Student Athlete of the Week.
The Student Athlete of the Week is presented by the Virginia Lottery. In 2006, the Virginia Lottery contributed a record $454 million to public schools throughout the Commonwealth.
It was all a learning experience, coming in and just getting experience basically because you're playing in one of the top divisions in the country. Playing in the ACC, everybody's good. It's not high school anymore. I can't out-jump everybody. Most people can out-jump me. I'm not the tallest girl on the team anymore. I'm not the best person on the team anymore. So you just have to try to learn what you can and suck everything in and just look to the older players.
Lindra has made a complete 360. Last year there were times where she would try and fight us. She was as stubborn as a bull, and we would try to tell her things, and she would just look at us with a blank look. And this year, she has made a great effort to just listen to us and try and learn about the game more. She's definitely more coachable than she was last year.
She was very stubborn. You always had to stay on her constantly on what to do. Lindra do this, Lindra do that. Come on, Lindra, work hard. And from her first year to now, she's really matured, and she's gotten a lot better with her stubbornness, and she's easier to work with.
She's right, I was stubborn. And a lot of times I feel like my stubbornness, it didn't help. If anything, it hurt. And even though I may want to be stubborn sometimes now, I have to realize and refocus myself because it's not about me. I have to try my best to help my team even when I want to be stubborn or even when I want to be upset. And my teammates, they do a good job of helping me too. They try to be encouraging the best way they can.
He now bounces to her in the corner. Littles on the dribble drive, runs into a double team, and still floats and scores.
I think we are very good compliments to each other. She's the faster of us too, considering my knee problems, but just playing with her. I know she's going to score, she's going to rebound, and I'm going to try to do the same. And she runs the floor very well. That's all you can ask from a post player. And her defense has definitely improved a lot this year. So that's one thing I give her credit for.
The only funny stories that I think about Lindra are coming in for 6 a.m. workouts or 7:30 in the morning weights, and Lindra's knocked out on the couches snoring. Oh, there's a funny story. One day we were doing weights and we do snatches. And this is the first time I've ever seen this happen in life. Lindra wants to pull the bar up and just not move her head.
And I snatched up and I jumped, but for some reason I didn't move my head out the way. And the bar just knocked me in my head and I dropped the bar and just kind of stumbled back.
It has a big mark for a couple of days. It's the first time I've ever seen it happen, and it was really funny. It wasn't funny because we thought she was hurt at first, but when we realized she wasn't hurt, she just hit herself right in the head with the weights.
I think she's going to be a great player. She's going to be in the record books, I believe, for, whatever she does. She's going to be a hero to some of the younger kids that's watching. I'm sure they all love her. I'm just waiting on that day she dunks in a game so she can get her name on the charts and on ESPN. But she's going to be a great player, one of the greatest.
All-American. She keeps her head, and she focuses on her schoolwork and focusing on that, and just allows herself to work hard. She could be an All-American. She just needs to work hard against herself, because a lot of people don't challenge her. Running doesn't challenge her as much as she can challenge herself. So if she makes herself work hard and pushes herself, she'll be an All-American her junior, senior year.
why I'm at Virginia. I want us, to continue to grow and do the best that we can, and continue to work hard and come together as a team, and win the games that we're supposed to win, and give ourselves a chance, like Charnay said a couple days ago, to win the games that a lot of people are going to really overlook us at. So to get to the tournament and just put ourselves in a position to be great and do great things.
For the second straight week, Sean Singletary has been named ACC Men's Player of the Week, marking the first time a Virginia men's basketball player has earned this honor consecutively since Brian Stiff in January of 1990. Number 44 is our focus in Who's Heating Up.
Who's Heating Up is brought to you by Propane, exceptional energy.
Sean behind the back wants the three. The jumper, bingo! Singletary wants another three. 22-feet bulldog. They go to Will Harris at the wing right side. Singletary, another deep three. He got another.
I told two of the assistants this morning, he had as much rhythm during a shoot-around today as I've seen. And so, I was hoping he could carry it over, and he did.
I love his game. He brings a lot of energy to the floor. He has absolutely no fear. There's a mentality that he has is him against the world, and that's the edge that you need when you're playing against the Goliaths of the world.
Gianni rotating up top, so the Cavaliers now with a motion offense. It'll be Singletary, a three. He got another one, and Singletary's got 4 threes. It'll be Singletary off the bounce, going free throw. He wants the fadeaway jumper. Book it.
How good is that young man?
He did that all last year for us, and JR as well, and we've got to continue to keep those guys in that mindset.
For the three, book it.
Yeah, he starts right where he left off the last couple of games. He knocks down the three.
So it'll be Singletary off the dribble. Singletary going inside off the window, good. Cavs now trying to get in the offense. Solomon Tatters in. Deani was wide open. Singletary drives in the lane, stops, adjusts, low inside, layup Harris.
And if he can stay healthy, then he has a bright future ahead of him. And I believe that, without a shadow of a doubt, that not only will he start to garner the attention that he deserves in the ACC, but nationwide.
Ball movement by Virginia. Singletary off the screen. Singletary goes inside. Layup good against the big guy.
Coming up after the break.
Gives it off to Brown. The ball stolen out of her hands. Zoll ripped it away with a speed advantage. Now bounces off to McGuire. Brenna ducks around Chongwei and scores.
Our basketball team had a couple of big ACC games this week against North Carolina and Wake Forest. Let's take a look at the action in our women's basketball spotlight.
The Women's Basketball Spotlight is presented by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Now Monica Wright slashes the right baseline. The pitch out to Lindra Littles for a step-in 16-footer. Got it. Across the floor. McGuire deep left. Skip pass to Monica Wright, right of the key. Falls away. Jump shot on the way. Off the back rim twice, and it falls through the cylinder. Zoe will take it across the midcourt stripe, drifting toward the left wing with the dribble. Guarded man-to-man by Rulehack. Whistles it back door, left of the lane. Williams quickly up with the right hand offering, off the glass and good. She scores on top of Valentine, then McGuire steals the ball. Brenna up, no good, but hit and fouled.
This team has been a great team coming back after losses. They practiced well this week. They practiced very well this week. They really worked on their communication. We still had a couple of glitches between two freshmen at times tonight, which has to be corrected, and it has to be corrected quickly. But, we're getting better, and that's what matters.
Here's Chongwei trapped in the backcourt. Gives it off to Brown. The ball stolen out of her hands. Zoll ripped it away with a speed advantage. Now bounces off to McGuire. Brenna ducks around Chongwei and scores in tight. No points for either team the last couple of minutes. Monica Wright down the baseline, elevates and glides and shoots in the running jumper. Williams goes high to get the rebound. Zoll looks up the floor, spots Little slashing across the lane, gets away from Morris and leans through with the running jump shot. A quick 5-0 burst by the Cavaliers.
You got to take them when you can get them, and you got to try to figure out, where the momentum is. It's all about matchups now. This is sort of like survive in advance. You just have to keep surviving, and that's all you try to do. And you try to win as many as you possibly can.
Up top right, Virginia rotating the ball with 8 seconds to shoot. Wright takes it hard down the lane, kicks out to Hardig to pump the three. Jana Hardig on target.
I'm looking for a little more consistent play, and obviously we're getting some consistent play, but we need more off the bench.
That's wide left and air ball. Rebound to Williams. Long pass up the floor. Wright takes it away from Morris, and Monica streaks in with a running scoop shot with the right hand. 1-on-2, and Monica wisely backs off. Diagonal pass, McGuire. Step in, 3. Got it. Spin cycle down the lane, and Zoll strips it away. Great defensive play. Now leads McGuire with a baseball pass. Brenna up with a running scoop. Good. 17 to shoot, 1 minute to play. Littles on the spin dribble down the lane. Follow away jump shot. Good. 8 feet away.
I think that our poise down the stretch was important. Building a good lead in the beginning of the second half. What I felt like we were going to run away with it in the beginning of the second half, and then that we had to face all those timeouts, and that really slowed us down.
Everyone wants to make it to the tournament, and getting these ACC wins, is going to be very important for that bid come down toward the stretch of the season. So this is a good win for us.
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. On Tuesday, our men host Maryland in the John Paul Jones Arena, and we take on the Terps Friday in College Park. We'll see you next week with some of those highlights and a preview of our men's tennis team. Until then, go Hoos.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. By clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. By Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics program.